Hi, everyone. We got the second game of the NBA Cup group stage for these two teams. This one has a little more meaning than your average regular season game. Alongside Stan Van Gundy, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. And getting into the second part of November here, a quick glance at the power rankings. Let's see how everyone started out. You take a look at the Hawks. They're gaining on some of the teams above them, trying hard to crack into that top 5.
Well, I think for Los Angeles, they're just so locked in right now. It doesn't matter who they're playing. I know it's still early in the season, but they may turn out to be the team to beat.
And checking out Utah's opening lineup, the guard pair. It's George and Sexton. Then it's Collins. Then there's Markkanen. And it's Hendricks in at the power forward position. And for Los Angeles, the father-son duo together on the wing with Bronny and LeBron James. Anthony Davis is out there with Little General. And it's Russell in at the 1 spot. Take a look at the Lakers. And their NBA Cup run started with a victory. These home fans hoping to see them not just second win in the group portion.
Well, when you break down advancing in the Cup, you almost have to be 2-0. You absolutely need to win 3 games, so tonight has major implications in the sport.
And then the situation for the Jazz. The odds are against them in the NBA Cup. An 0-1 record and on the road for this one.
And quite simply, Kevin, if they want to get to that knockout stage, they need to win tonight. And it gets extra difficult being away from home. Oh, nice pass there by James. His teammates really will appreciate his ability to facilitate.
George against Russell. Back to George. Outside, Sexton. No good from outside. Lakers have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. So Colin Sexton is 6'3". He has the frame of a point guard, clearly. But Stan, his game is putting up points, and he can do it in a hurry.
Yeah, and Kevin, look, he's done it pretty efficiently in recent years. We have a lot of point guards in the league who are primarily scorers. And Sexton, though, you've also got to give him credit. He's made great strides as a playmaker.
He has indeed. And here's LeBron outside, and he's good on the 3-ball.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this league.
Nice ball movement by Utah. Markkanen passes to Sexton. Outside Collins. Outside Sexton. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
Well, it took them 4 attempts, but they've taken the lid off the basket. Maybe that'll get some momentum going.
Pass to Little General. Back to James. A 3-ball. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Sexton, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. Greg Collins Sexton, still so young. He entered the league when he was just 19.
Yeah, drafted back in 2018. Sexton has a few years left in his 20s, so you expect him to continue to expand his game and improve on both ends.
Walker Kessler, he's checked in for Utah.
Well, he's been very good at the line, and we all know free throws can make or break you in the end.
James, no good. Jazz trail by 7. And the rejection by James. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by James. And Will Hardy is called timeout. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. After bursting onto the scene as a rookie, Coach Van Gundy, expectations certainly increased for Walker Kessler.
Yeah, and Kevin, I think he's handled those expectations well. He knows who he is. He's first and foremost a defensive rim protector and a rebounder. He's a rim runner on offense. He's a pick-and-roll guy, and he knows that he's got to continue to grow in the other areas.
And for the Western Conference, we have a chance now to recognize our Player of the Week, Little General.
Well, you just look at the scoring he's provided and the numbers he has put up, and it's a no-brainer. Rarely does someone carry an offense this much and not walk away with some form of hardware for their efforts.
And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession. Now that we're around the midway point of this NBA Cup stage, here's a look at how the standings are shaping up.
Yeah, it's been a really fun tournament to watch, especially when you see just how much the fans get into it. And we've still got a number of games to go.
Lakers leading by 7, and an unfortunate trend for the Utah Jazz stand the past couple seasons, losing the battle of possessions.
Yeah, Kevin, and that's hard to overcome. When you turn the ball over at a high rate, and then at the other end, you don't force any turnovers, you're losing that possession game all the time. Now, fortunately, they rebound the ball well, and that helps a little, but it doesn't totally solve the problem.
And for these teams, tonight's game will count not only towards their regular season record, but also as their second game of NBA Cup group play.
A higher level of attention. All these games nationally televised, so how will players perform with the light shining brightest?
Now, here's George. He's playing a pretty big role for him at the offensive end, averaging about 12.5 points a game. Pass to Kessler. Now, here's Collins. 6 to shoot. The Jazz need to get off a shot here. Markkanen from outside.
Two-way star AD has led the league in shot blocking on multiple occasions.
And the Lakers with some changes. He's checked in for the Little General. Austin Reeves comes in for James. And it's Gabe Vincent in for D'Angelo Russell. Then for the Jazz, Filipowski, he's checked in for Collins. Jordan Clarkson comes in for Lauri Markkanen. And Mills in for Jordan.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
Yeah, now it's all about maintaining this lead, but you can't start playing it safe. You got to keep attacking and executing.
And it's Hachimura in the corner. Takes a 3. Utah with the rebound. There's 57 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Pushing it up. The shot's good from Hayes.
Defensively, they've got to pick up the intensity. Hard to win surrendering this high a field goal percentage.
Now, here's Mills. He's guarded closely. Shot to stop the run. And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing. And the foul called on the Los Angeles Lakers. The Jazz shooting their third and fourth free throw shots of the night. And some changes here for the Lakers. Bull. He's checked in for Anthony Davis. And James subbed in for Vincent. Utah also making some changes. Hendricks is checked in. And Lauri Markkanen subbed in for Sexton. Bull, that's good.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
And so it's Mills who will bring it up for the Jazz. They trail by 16. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Clarkson. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. Rui Hachimura picks one up.
Well, Clarkson looks to score however he can, which sometimes means forcing the defense to get a little too aggressive.
Last outing for Utah, it was a loss to the Clippers in Los Angeles. Here's LeBron. Kessler with the rebound.
Wow. Missed the easy one right there, right at the rim, but came up empty.
Clarkson on the wing. With 1 on the clock. Got a piece of it. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Jazz will retain possession. Overpowering first quarter effort. Already a double-digit advantage. Los Angeles on top, leading by 14. We'll get right back. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in a second. And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Lakers.
Well, their defense has been really impressive. especially the number of blocks they've managed to get. It's not easy to keep denying guys at the rim.
And something else they've done well tonight is finding points in transition. So far, the fast break has been a plus for them.
On the floor for Utah, getting going here in the second quarter. Sharing the wing spot, it's Clarkson and Markkanen. Then it's Mills. Then there's Walker Kessler. And it's Hendricks in at the 4 spot. James finds Hachimura. Bol inside. Kessler with the rebound. Jazz trail by 12. Here's Mills. Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark. Los Angeles has gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. Bol, that's good.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
Now here's Mills. He's defended by Reed. Clarkson kicks to Mills. Clock at 6. This one for 3. The Lakers with the rebound. They've been following their streak game after game, and right now it's up to 13 in a row.
Well, you look at the discipline, the way these guys play under control. They never get out of balance when they find themselves in a hole. They just continue to fight, play their game, and enforce their own pace.
And Will Hardy calls timeout here. Looking for a breather and maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about. And the Lakers with some changes. Little General comes in for Hayes. And D'Angelo Russell subbed in for Bol. Williams, he's checked in for the Jazz. Collier comes in for Patty Mills. Pass to Williams. And here's Clarkson. Wants to get it to Kessler and does. Over Reeves. Kessler, no good. Los Angeles leading by 16. Russell finds James. Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist. James has got 4 points now in the quarter.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
Outside Williams. Kessler, a screen on Hachimura. And Kessler throws it down.
Great roll by Kessler after setting the screen. That's textbook.
James in the high post. Working on Williams. Russell, no good. Well, it was the Los Angeles Lakers winning their last game against the Pelicans in New Orleans. And it's Collier missing. For Los Angeles, they've gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter. From deep, Reeves. A three-pointer is right on target. Reeves has got 6 points.
Love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless. Building this lead in every way possible.
Kessler wide open. He fires. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. In the corner, it's James. And the Lakers hit again from deep.
Dangerous from the perimeter. LeBron is definitely a threat from that corner.
Utah's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. And it's a great finish!
Oh, my.
And down it goes, jamming that one home. And J.J. Redick is called timeout. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. Davis is checked in for Los Angeles. James comes in for Austin Reeves. Here's Davis. Hendricks pulls it in. Jazz trail by 20 to the paint. Here's Sexton. And Sexton slams it in.
A show of pure athletic ability from Sexton. What a dunk.
Pass to Little General. The 3 from Davis. And it's Utah with the rebound. And this matchup with the Lakers, it's their first meeting of the season. Here's Hendricks. Outside, Markkanen. Inside, here's Sexton. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
Well, Sexton likes flexing on the defense from time to time. Great job scoring through contact.
This will be his third free throw shot of the game.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
And so Sexton will bring it up for the Jazz. It's a 16-point game. Three-pointer, Markkanen, and that'll be Utah as it goes out of bounds. Jazz retain possession. Here's Sexton. From deep. Again, the miss by the Lakers. Here's Hendricks. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And through one hand, it hasn't even been close. Lakers lead by 16. And we'll be back right after halftime to get the third quarter underway.
Welcome, one and all. Since we got a little time on our hands here, you guys got any big plans for tonight?
Not me. I'm just going to take it easy. I'm pretty worn out.
Yeah, you've been burning on midnight.
Now we'll take a look back at our featured game. That was quite a performance for the Los Angeles Lakers. That'll do it for our show tonight. Thanks for joining.
There wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. It's been a clinic out there by James.
And the bulk of his damage so far has come from the perimeter. A lot of threes early on.
And defensively, they're giving him too many good looks out there. They need to start running him off the line.
The father-son duo together on the wing with Bronny and LeBron James. Little general out there with Anthony Davis. And it's Russell in at the one. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. Here's Davis. And a little luck that time, but it drops. Davis has got his team on the board first here in the second half for the Lakers. Russell against George. Pass to Hendricks. Off target with his three.
And they've only got a slight edge on the boards, but it just feels a lot bigger.
Basket counts. Little General's got 6. This league, Stan, is so deep with talent. Are there any players who you think get overlooked in the conversation?
That's a great question, Kevin. I mean, there are some guys who I think get underrated because they play with other guys who are so talented and draw the attention. One guy that I have really seen lately that I think has been better than people think is Grayson Allen. The best three-point shooter, or one of the best three-point shooters in the NBA, and a very underrated defender.
And he's evolving, isn't he? Looks like he's working on other parts of his game, but he's always been able to shoot, which has been his calling.
And he's a much more athletic guy than people give him credit for.
First minute and a half of basketball here in the third quarter. Collins dishes to Sexton. George against Russell. Will it go? Hits the three-point bomb. Hendricks has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Lakers leading by 20. You know, talking to Keontae George, he credits film watching for much of his success. I like that kind of element he brought up.
Yeah, they say he also spends a lot of time talking to veterans on the team, seeks advice from them and coaches. He's a real student of the game, and that has helped speed up the process for him.
Boy, a guy like that, coach, has got to be fun to coach.
Yeah, those are the guys you're looking for.
Russell passes to Little General. Now here's James. No good with the triple.
But only the first miss of the second half. They've come out here with authority.
Pass to Hendricks. And here's Sexton. James covering. The shot by Sexton, no good.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
And Davis can't get it to go. Jazz trail by 21. George with the ball. He's picked up by Russell. Collins, good.
And let the big man eat. It's clear that Collins loves getting these kinds of scoring opportunities.
And J.J. Redick calls timeout here. Wants to talk some things over. Might be seeing some things to adjust. Austin Reeves is checked in for James. Then for the Jazz, Walker Kessler comes in for Markkanen, and it's Clarkson in for George.
Doing his job on the glass and doing it with force.
And Greg, it's not everybody in the league who can make those kinds of plays.
Well, he gets paid to be a factor on the glass. That's a nice dunk to finish it off. Well, he's been able to find points, just not enough of them. They've got to string together some more buckets.
Reeves gets the bucket.
Having a lot of trouble stopping the three-point shot.
Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. Reeves against Clarkson. Collins setting the big for Clarkson. Beyond the arc. Rebound the Lakers. They'll be hosting Orlando for the next one. They'll find themselves in the middle of this string of 3 straight at home. And even 3-on-3 break. Here's Sexton. Will not go. This is off the front iron. Los Angeles leading by 22 from deep LeBron. And the Lakers hit again from deep.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Back to Clarkson. Utah moving it around. And Little General gets the whistle that time. That'll be his second foul of the game.
That's his second personal foul. First team foul. Jazz substitution. Lowry, Markkanen.
41 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. 6 on the shot clock. That's tipped. Here's Little General. 8 points for him. And he goes big with the dunk right over Walker Kessler.
And they're getting points, they're getting stops, and this is how they'd like to play all the time.
Great example of how to build a lead and then sustain it. You win games on both ends of the floor.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Ever since halftime, they've played precision basketball on the offensive end.
Well, the coaching staff made some adjustments for the second half, and they've come out with focus and execution.
And so it's Los Angeles, having no problems at all. Up 29 points. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
Yeah, well, this is the diversification of positions in this league. Everyone does everything now.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. And Utah looking at who they've got to start the fourth quarter. We've got Mills. Markkanen is out there with Walker Kessler. Then there's Jordan Clarkson. And it's Sensabaugh in at the 3. And the Lakers call time here. Angeles with some changes. Little General's checked in for Hachimura. Davis comes in for Austin Reeves. And LeBron subbed in for Vincent. And Utah with a change here, too. Lebowski's checked in.
That's next level stuff from AD. He draws the eyes of the defense and then locates the open man.
Clarkson for 3. It's rebounded by Hayes. And Los Angeles guys shooting fantastically in this game, 62% from the floor. They blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance for another one at the stripe. And Utah making a change here. Mikhailuk is checked in. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Lakers?
Well, their passing has been just exceptional, and it's opened up the floor for them on numerous occasions.
And I'll tell you, the energy they've shown in the open floor, boy, it has been terrific, doing a phenomenal job converting in those situations.
Just a great setup for Markkanen. All he needed to do was shoot in rhythm.
James, the pass to Little General. Davis kicks to James. Pass to Bull. Fires the three. It's not going to go for him. And so Clarkson will bring it up for the Jazz. That's game 4 of 4 out on the road for him. Kicks it out to Markkanen. It's blocked. Here's Bull. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. And eventually every player, GA, has to grapple with 8, realizing they've lost a step or two against the young fellas. And sometimes that is a very slow realization.
Oh, it is, Kevin. Hopefully by that point it's less about financial security and more about prolonging the inevitable, simply for the love of the game.
The Jazz making a switch here. Sensabaugh is checked in. Outside, Davis. And again, the Lakers no good.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Shot's good by Sensabaugh. Sensabaugh's got his first basket. Los Angeles calls timeout.
Start it.
Some changes here for the Lakers. Wood, he's checked in for the Little General. Hachimura comes in for Hayes. And James subbed in for Bol. James looking it over. Pass to Hachimura. Rush contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Little General, he's checked in for the Lakers. And that one falls for Hachimura. Back when you played, Greg, the offseason was more of a dead period for the league. Not anymore. They want to make it year-round. Every month, something's going on.
Kevin, I love Vegas Summer League. It's given us some extra hoops. It's created a ton of excitement for the future. And also the trades and signings. The NBA is a 12-month-a-year league.
Here's George. The rebound by Little General. Little General's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. He just cannot miss. 8 up, 8 in. Flawless.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
An unorganized defense like that is not going to help them close this deficit.
Collins setting the pick for Sexton. Outside Collins. The basket good off the assist from Sexton.
At the arc, Collins knows what he's looking for, and when he finds it, he won't hesitate.
Los Angeles calls timeout. 1:57 left to play here in the fourth. A moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Little General.
And when he's been on the floor, it has been a clinic in rim protection and shot blocking. He's played the defense of 3 men tonight. His block total has gotten to a point you almost never see in an NBA game.
What a connection he has to these fans. They love him here. And the more he has games like this, the deeper that connection gets. Wood in the post. He's guarded by Collins.
And forget about finesse. This big fella's all about the power.
There's 1:34 left in the fourth quarter. Outside, Sexton. Back to George. And George with the stuff.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for Los Angeles.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that in bed. They just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And so this will now translate to 14 wins on the season.
And against a conference opponent, always good to take that first win of the season series to establish a psychological edge.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Little General.
There isn't much else you want from someone. He gave it his all and was rewarded with a triple-double.
Now, Hachimura. Pass to Reddish. Outside, James. And they recover it. Here's Wood. Count the basket.
Impressive job by the players, coaches, and don't discount the impact of these fans.
No, I'd be lying if I said the crowd doesn't have an impact. It's certainly felt from the head coach all the way down.
James against George. James, the pass to Wood. Yes, it's James picking up the assist.
Taking no chances. They go on one last run to seal the deal.
Yeah, this run has poured a bucket of water on any ember of a potential comeback.
And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here. And they're off to a great start in the NBA Cup, a 2-0 record in the group stage.
And in this format, you need a third win in the group stage. So with 2 games left, they're in great position.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Hey, LeBron, congrats on the win. What do you think made the difference tonight?
Defense. We made our mark defensively. We understand that for the long term, we have to defend at a high level. We've been doing that.
It does start at that end, LeBron. Congrats again. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, DA, thanks again. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. So for Stan Van Gundy, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, I'm Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. But as we go, let's take a look at our player of the game, Little General.